Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
Make me a collage of Torres's quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Nope.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute. A forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?
Oh, they got new emblems and new nicknames. Nice. Time for the second mission. Anchorhead Raid. You should remember Anchorhead because we already came here and destroyed the fucking Invincible fleet. On is Combat 4.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2.
Two,
The
your
parameters
hypothesis
you gave me
is
are
trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
I think it's
Values
1 or 2,
diverge.
not 3.
What about this one?
Your
4.
hypothesis is
3
trash.
strikes is a singularity.
Parameters you gave me are
That's
trash.
outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
Ah, you mean when they blame me for the death of the ex-president? That time? That data? Or the prison data?
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well,
All right, I got this. To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply.
Yay,
Look
resupply.
here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders.
Okay, I'm going
Don't
to
need
need
ace
the
to succeed. Got anything to say?
LASM 1.
Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tangier at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the invincible armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able
He
to bring
survived.
most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sword. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
It's not really. If anyone dies, it's not a failure. Okay, so it is pretty much air to ground, but you have to keep in mind that you really need air to air weapons because a certain couple of planes are going to appear, so you have to keep that in mind. Almost able to buy this, but not yet. Okay, so which planes do I have that are going to be useful for this? The LASM-1, which is the MiG Sukhoi 33, if I remember correctly, yes, has decent weapons. Can I buy more weapons for the Sukhoi 33? No, I didn't want a briefing, I wanted the fucking aircraft tree. Let's do that. Okay. Sukhoi 33. EML. Do I want a railgun? I'm really bad with the railgun, so no, I think that high velocity aircraft missiles and LASM are enough. Yeah, they should be enough. The railgun is useful if you know how to use it, but I am really bad with the railgun. Take the elements away, predictive local algorithm. Okay, I think I need to destroy the Aegis ashore first, because there is a couple of Aegis ashore that are really hard to kill if you don't destroy them before the enemy detects you.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Bum, bum, bum. I really don't remember a lot about this mission, but I remember enough to make it easier. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. How are you guys doing?
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll leave your hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Are you?
Emergency! Four bodies! ETA 2 minutes!
Oh fuck! Yep, they are all yours. Apparently they are all yours. You were right, Count. You were right. The juicy targets are all mine. Yeah, because I'm going to crash my plane apparently.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food of this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! Four bogeys!
There is a Nevis ashore and I don't know where it is.
Already here. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers?
I want
Had to stay
artisanal
behind
burgers.
last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good
Well,
warm-up to get back in the game.
Today I have a big piece of meat, so
Three strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
I am not jealous at all of the artisanal burgers. Also, today I get to cook, which is something that I do not do often because I damaged it. It's something that I do not do often because my stove is broke. So today I get to cook with the oven.
Strider 1 is down.
Finally, I can do something with the oven that is not just heating pizzas from the supermarket. Okay, I don't see the Aegis ashore, so I'm going to focus on the ships.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food of this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Are they?
Emergency! Four bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up
I
to get
didn't
back in
crash
the
the
game.
plane, so what killed me was the explosion. I didn't know that could happen. Apparently it can. Also, do not waste long-range missiles on frigates, because frigates suck and they don't give any points.
I can almost touch the water.
Almost touched the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food of this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! Four bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Here's General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Aircraft overhead. It's the enemy.
Strider 1, anti-ship missile launched.
Lost comes with Aegis missile
Oh, destroy the cruiser. And the battle cruiser.
Cruiser Irene has listed beyond the point of recovery.
God, these missiles are so broken.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on guiding. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs.
Oh, there's SAMs.
They've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Counter-Strike is a
Should have brought my
different game.
air-to-ground missiles.
The bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit. Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. They're trying to destroy the entire fleet with anti-ship missiles.
3 frigates in just one place. Can you get the 3 of them in just one load? Oh, that's 3 points. That's just 3 points.
Counterattack now.
If we can get them here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farmante.
Okay.
Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
Target eliminated. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Yep, I
How
know.
many ships in port are still operational?
That's a shit ton of missiles.
Likely left in half. Ludicrous. Don't fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.